Well, no, that is the point of advertising. We try and create brand awareness and then drive demand for the product. It's what Russell said earlier. That's our job. It's the whole reason why, you know, late night infomercials exist. You didn't think you need that knife that cut 5 different ways and through steel, but suddenly in the morning you've got it.
You know,
and that's what we do.
At this stage in the development of 3D technology, most people, not everyone, but most people are not buying the TVs because they're 3D. They're buying the TVs because they can say they have a 3D TV.
Bragging rights.
Yeah, and look, this is obviously, it's all about brand preference. So you have to compete, and it's about driving brand preference up the ladder in your mind. There's a ladder in your mind, Will, and there will be a ladder, and let's say Sony's at the top of the ladder or LG's at the top, and you walk in, and where the real action happens is on the floor of the retail outlet. Yeah. That's where it happens. So you've got to get brand preference, then you walk into the retail outlet and you do a deal.
Some companies have got a name for it, the last 3 feet. That's when you make your purchase decision. So we build brand awareness on TV. We go, oh, I really like that Sony ad. You walk in store, you find Sony, and that's when you go, yeah, I'm going to buy it. You get persuaded there.
Here's an ad from a simpler time.
There's lots to consider when buying an LCD or plasma, like lighting conditions, size of screen, and the perfect viewing angle.
Excuse me?
At Panasonic, we make both plasma and LCD TVs.
I think the big one, Dad.
To find out which one best suits your home,
Dinner's ready.
simply visit our website, lcdorplasma.com.au.
1/3 of Australian households have a single TV, a third have 2, and the rest have 3 or more. Bridget, I noticed the AFL's a sponsor at the end of that ad. Is that because men are buying the TVs?
Yeah, men are absolutely the decision makers and the one who drive this purchase. And let's be honest, men love sport and they love tallies. So it's a great business idea to put the two together, so it makes sense to sponsor it because you've got all those eyeballs.
I think sport's not changing, but I think the woman's involvement in the purchase is definitely changing because I think you need to separate the decision maker from the purchaser. So the decision maker, I would say 80% of the time, is a woman, or a woman is involved in that decision making process. The purchaser is inevitably male, and the reason for that is that most people think a male going in and doing the negotiation in the last 3 feet is a better, because they'll be able to negotiate a better deal. The only problem with that is that's incorrect.
Yeah.
Because most men go in and they have 3 brands in their minds. They go in thinking, I'm going to buy a Sony, and they walk out with a Panasonic because they get brand switched on the spot by the guy because of indecision and lack of savviness, which a woman will be very sharp with, because they'll walk in with a list and say, I want to know if all of these are in that television. And the man will go, I'll take the ECG one.
That's it. Hey, now, Will, I've actually done a bit of research in anticipation of this question.
Right.
So
when you say you've done research, I'm assuming someone who works for you did it.
Yeah. That's true. 47% of UK men would give up sex for 6 months if their wife would let them get a 50-inch TV.
So I'm guessing size is an issue in the lounge room and the bedroom. Here's an ad that really makes a handbrake turn.
The day we're born is the last day we are truly free. Before you know it, we're boxed in, held back, constrained. But what if we knew we were free to go further? No walls, no ceilings, nothing but possibilities. Introducing the world's first borderless TV.
That ad's about wanting your TV to be fulfilled. Who knew borders were holding it back? Russell, would they have had research saying that people don't like borders?
No, what they're trying to do here, of course, is they have a genuine, beautiful product, which is borderless, and they're just making the connection. They're making the emotional, yeah. Look, they're telling a story. This is a beautifully articulated story around the borderless TV.
Jeez, Russell,
it's a ridiculous...
I think I just threw up in my mouth. I mean, I think this is a classic. The strategy used here is mindset mapping. Basically, they're saying there's a mindset about freedom that people have in the community. It's a kind of, I want to break free. I don't want any borders around me, and all. So what they're doing is linking that mindset,
which is the truth,
right? They're linking that mindset to a TV. My response to that is, get your hand off it.
Yeah. No.
Is it not weird to you that all the people in the ad are doing things that you don't do if you sit around and watch TV? Like, that guy's not going to buy a TV TV. He's too busy jumping off bridges all the time.
No, he's too busy watching it on TV. But that's what.
Oh, anyway, it's your client. So, but
Yeah.
I think it's gone a little bit far for a television.
No. But if we go back to it's all about what happens on the retail floor. Again, they're giving people language to talk about when they get to the retail floor. Show us your borderless telly. That's what's going on here.
It just feels like a life insurance ad or something to me. It doesn't sell TV to me at all. It sells everything else about life, which it does seem to be a bit of a mismatch.
Not to mention Nirvana will be really pissed off.
Yeah.